Greetings, everybody. Myself, Palkumar Pat. What if I ask you that you need to count how many times you would need to change your key in your keyboard that you will use to type a complete string? Yes, it would seem simple, and it is simpler than what you think. Today, we are going to solve the same problem. Welcome to the Lead Code Problem Solving series. Today, we are going to solve the problem number of changing keys. So, as I just mentioned, the problem is much simpler than we think. It's too much simple that we just need to count how many times we will need to change our key that we use to type in our keyboard the complete string to type a complete string. We just need to count that many of times and return that count. Okay, and again, there is a constraint given in the problem itself that we will ignore upper and lower case keys. We won't compare that because as you can see, it's mentioned that the shift keys like shift and caps lock won't be allowed as a key change. So if I write smaller a and then use a shift and then write a again, it will be a capital A and we won't count it as a key change. Okay, keeping that constraint in mind, we will start by going for this most straightforward approach that we get in our mind. Okay, so see, as you can see in the problem statement that we are given, let's start by checking for the first input. First input contains AA, BB, and CC. Again, it contains capital cases letters too and small cases letters too. We will ignore that by writing the code itself. Okay, we don't need to worry about that. So as you can see, we don't, according to the problem, we don't need to sort the string or do any other method or do anything else for getting to solving the problem for real. So we will just do one simple thing. We will start by iterating from the first character of the string and we'll go till the last character of the string, and we will just check simply if the character that we are on, if the next character is different from the current character, then we'll increase the count. That is the most simple thing that we need to do. The character that we are on, if it's different from the next character, then we will increase the count. That is the most simple thing that we need to do. So let's go for that approach, and again we will be using a inbuilt method called toLower, because as I just mentioned, we don't need to count the uppercase letters for the process, so we will be needing to use that method for going properly. Okay, so let's start by iterating from the first to the last character. Again, as I mentioned, it would only need a single loop because we need to loop through the complete string once only. So s dot size till the last character we will iterate, and then we will just check that if s of the current character dot sorry we will just write it like this according to the C++ syntax, that the lowercase current character, if it's not equal to the lowercase next character, means s of I plus 1, then we will just simply do count plus plus, and for that we will again need the variable count, which we will declare as 0 outside the for loop. And again, you would be thinking that what's the problem now? So as you can see, we are using the next character during the current iteration. So just think, if we are on the last iteration, then there will be no next character for the last iteration. So for solving that problem, we will just decrease one iteration from the loop, which can help us or the loop to run perfectly without any problem from the start to the end. Okay, so as you can see, I think it will be run properly because it will just check if the lowered case character current is not equal to the next one, it will increase the count. So we'll just return the count after the completion of the loop, and we will just check if it works for our problem or not. It shall work. Okay, as you can see, the test cases are perfect. Okay, it's perfectly passed too. Okay, you will be thinking that why the runtime is so high. So the approach that we used, it is optimized. This doesn't mean that it's not optimized, because the problem is with my internet connection a bit. So it is optimized. You can check this code by getting this from the description of my video. You can test that code in your lead code account too. It will give 100% because it is optimized. Okay, it is the most straightforward idea as well as it is optimized, because there is no time needed. It's just like we are using one for loop for the simplest part. Okay, so this is the case. This is the most straightforward idea that I would get for this problem, and any other student that is normally solving the problems will get. Okay, now let me think if there is any other approach too. See, in my view, this is the most optimized one. And for any other approach too, some might think of that we will just iterate through the loop and use two different loops, not nested, but we will use a completely different loop to just convert the string to lowercase, and then just directly check if the side by side characters are equal or not. We are just doing that thing in single loop in this code. Okay, both of them are completely same. Okay, and for the brute force approach, by see I'll just show that code too, but by seeing that you will just realize that yes, this approach won't be the most common one. Like, this won't come in mind that fastly. So this is the brute force approach. Okay, we'll just declare the count, and by using nested loops, we'll check if the current character is different from any other character of the string, then we'll just increase the count by once. Okay, this is an approach, the brute force one, but again, this won't come in normal people's mind that fast. Okay, not judging, but this won't come that fast, because this is the most straightforward approach. Like, yes, just lowercase the string and just compare side by side the characters. So yes, this, it was a simpler problem, but this was today's problem, number of changing keys, and this was the code for that complete problem. I hope you understood what I explained throughout the complete video. Thank you for watching till the end. And again, if you like these type of content, tech related, coding related content, you can subscribe to my channel and you can like this video too. If you want to connect with me, you can connect by using the professional social links that are given under my description of the video. If you have any feedback, positive or negative, you can put that down in the comments below. Thank you very much for seeing the video.